Trey Songz is facing another sexual assault case. Blueface calls out his former artist Chrisean Rock for stealing his car, and Snoop Dogg plans to take Death Row Records to NFT. What's going on, socialites? I'm Alexis Joy with Hollywood Unlocked, and this is What's Trending. Trey Songz seems to be facing a lot of legal troubles, and they're all related to some sort of assault, sexual assault. But this latest case comes from a woman who's going by Jane Doe, who claimed that she once did have a sexual consensual relationship with Trey Songz, but in 2016 at a party at his home in Los Angeles, things took a left turn. In court documents that were filed, the woman says that she was invited into the bedroom by Trey for what she believed would be consensual sex. But once she said she did not want to continue, she says in documents, Trey forced her to the ground, ripped off her pants, and forcefully inserted his penis into her anus. Now, she continued to share that despite screaming for help, he did not stop, and when she was able to leave and catch an Uber, the Uber driver took her to the hospital where she was told she had anal tearing. Well, Trey Songz's brother Ruski is speaking out, denying those claims and all other lawsuits, saying Trey has not been criminally charged for anything, adding in that the same lawyer who's going after Trey also went after Chris Brown, and they're each for sexual assault cases that are suing for $20 million plus. Now, Ruski also brought up the situation with Keke Palmer, saying, I wish every single person who says Keke would go back and watch the interview. Y'all are just going with what this is morphed into. She never accused him of any sexual. She was speaking of his energy and desire to have her in a video she didn't want to be in. And again, that's her prerogative. Now, this comes just months after basketball player Dylan Gonzalez took to Twitter with little details, just simply saying Trey Songz raped her, which he has since denied, and every other allegation he's denied that has been brought against him. Blueface has a lot on his plate right now as he reveals his on-again, off-again fling, and artist Chrisean Rock is in some major trouble and things are not looking good. Now, the Thotiana rapper recently took to Instagram, sharing that Chrisean broke into his home, stole his car, and left a message saying I love Blue in her blood on the wall. Now, this comes after he kicked her out of his home after she went live accusing him of selling her dreams and locking her in the bathroom. Well, that altercation led to so much more drama that's played out on social media, from her breaking into his house multiple times to her claiming that she was pregnant and now behind bars for stealing his car. Blueface took to Instagram sharing the details of what happened, posting screenshots of text messages with her where she's asking him for help, claiming that the car that she took was to go see her mother all the way in Baltimore, which is a 25-hour drive. Now, in the pictures of the text conversation, Blueface told Chrisean that he had to report the car stolen and that the only way he knew it was her was because of the blood letter that she left on his wall, adding in he tried to help her before she got caught. As of now, Chrisean is still seemingly in jail as Blueface says he will not be bailing her out. Closing out some of today's top trending stories is Snoop Dogg, who's ready to take Death Row Records to NFT. With the advancement of technology taking over the digital space and NFTs becoming a major part of the progression, Snoop Dogg wants to take part. Now, not too long ago, Snoop Dogg was announced as the new owner of Death Row Records, which in 1993 he officially joined the label and later dropped his critically acclaimed album, Doggy Style. Now, during a conversation on Clubhouse, Snoop Dogg said he wants to take things to another level when it comes to how things are being done at Death Row, saying this.
Death Row will be an NFT label. We will be putting out artists through the metaverse and through a whole other chain of music. Just like we broke the industry when we was the first independent to be major, I want to be the first major in the metaverse. So Death Row will be an NFT label.
Now, after it was announced that Snoop Dogg would be taking over Death Row, he said in a statement, I'm thrilled and appreciative of the opportunity to acquire the iconic and culturally significant Death Row Records brand, which has immense untapped future value. Now, speaking of future value, taking it to the NFT will definitely do so. Well, socialites, those are just some of today's top trending stories. You can head over to HollywoodUnlocked.com for those and so many more. While you're there, make sure you like us on Facebook, you're following us on Instagram, and you're subscribed to our YouTube channel. Until next time, I'm Alexis Joy, and that's What's Trending.